Okay, so Halacha Yomi, we're up to page 88, Halacha 106. If a sick person needs to eat bread, he should wash his hands like he does on a regular day, and he says Birkat Hamazon when he eats on Yom Kippur bread, right? If he ate a kazayit within 9 minutes. During Birkat Hamazon, he should say Ya'aleh v'yavo on Yom Kippur. He has to say B'yom HaKippurim hazeh, B'yom Slichat HaAvon hazeh. Yeah, on Yom Kippur there's a special Ya'aleh v'yavo for someone who had to eat. If he forgot to say Ya'aleh v'yavo, he does not have to repeat Birkat Hamazon. 107. Person says, Rabbi, on Yom Kippur I need to take medication. I need to take pills. I have to.
That's when he breaks the fast?
Yeah, because he's sick. He's sick, so he has to break the fast during the holiday, during the Yom Kippur. 107. One who needs to swallow medication on Yom Kippur should do so without water. Without water. However, if the pills have a taste, they have a tasty coating, one should swallow them wrapped in a thin paper or a bitter tasting water, such as water mixed with green tea or soap. However, if one needs to take his medicine and it's life-threatening, if he doesn't take his medicine, he may do so even with water, but he should try to use a very minimal amount. If one can take the pills as suppository, he should do so. It's preferable to do so. You know what suppository is? It's the other way, from the bottom.
Is that considered eating?
No. It's not considered a normal way of eating. So too...
No, in Yom Kippur, is that allowed or not?
What?
In Yom Kippur, it's allowed?
If he needs to do it, yes.
Okay.
If he needs it. If it's possible to do that, that's the first line of defense. If he's not able to do that, then he could take it with water. If he can't take it without water, he could do it with water.
No, like in general, like if I'm, let's say, like I feel tired, right? Like I want some sugar, and then I can put a suppository and be like boost. Is that allowed?
On a fast day?
Yeah.
No, ideally not. Ideally not. Okay, good. 108. One who has asthma, right? He may use his inhaler on Yom Kippur. It's not considered eating and it's not considered drinking. 109. One who is sick and has to eat on Yom Kippur should not go to synagogue if this makes him weaker, and thus he'll have to end up eating more. It's better not to go to shul and eat the measurements than to go to shul and have to break Kippur and eat more than a kazayit, more than the measurements that you're allowed. Number 110. Pregnant and nursing woman must fast on Yom Kippur. If one has a doubt if a woman or her fetus can be in danger by fasting, let's say she's high risk, then they should contact the rabbi and the doctor for guidelines. Okay, so I noticed that a lot of ladies, they have to take care of themselves. Even if they fast Yom Kippur, a lot of them go to the hospital after Kippur. So not just that they survive Yom Kippur, Baruch Hashem, they do it, but they have to be careful that they take care of themselves so they shouldn't be dehydrated and not take care of themselves after Kippur. After Kippur also a lot of issues come up. Okay, 111. These are the proper steps they should follow in order to make sure that they fast properly. Number 1, before the fast, they should drink a lot of water. A lot of people ask me, they forget last minute to drink water. You can't drink water last minute. Hydration is a day in advance, 2 days in advance, you already start taking care of yourself. So you have to do it even 2 days before the fast. Start preparing yourself, getting the habit of drinking a lot of water. B, you can take hydration pills or electrolyte pills before the fast. These are called today Tzom Kal, the easy fast pills that people take. C, she should stay in her bed with air conditioning on during the fast, because if she's out and about, it exerts a lot of her energy and she makes herself more tired and more weak. And C, number 4, she should even pray laying down or sitting down. If she can't stand, she's too weak to stand, and she's going to exert herself too much, she can even pray sitting, because it's better to pray sitting if it's going to cause her to go and break the fast. Number 5, you should use as little as energy as possible. Number 6, she should end the fast immediately. She shouldn't wait to be machmir for Rabbeinu Tam. And G, number 8, is she's better to stay home on Yom Kippur and pray alone if one's wife is pregnant or ill and needs help watching the kids. You hear this? A guy is scared that his wife might need to break fast, might not be able to handle it with all the kids. You got to get somebody to stay at home with her. And even if you need to stay home with her, so you have to stay home with her. It's more important that she should keep the fast of Yom Kippur then instead of you going to shul. Interesting. Okay, fine. The note over here, 126 says, if possible, one should wake up early, pray nets, and come home after in order to be able to be home to help. Because if you don't go to nets, what happens? There's no break. There's no break. You just go straight from Shachrit to Mincha. So therefore, you go to nets, you have like 3-hour break for Yom Kippur. Okay, fine. 112. A woman who was within 3 days, 72 hours of childbirth, is not allowed to fast, even if she says she could. However, she should only eat a minimal amount of each bite. If from 3 days till 7 days, okay, exactly 168 hours, 7 days, a woman says that she doesn't need to eat, she may fast. But if she doesn't say anything, we should feed her. After 7 days from birth, she has the status of a healthy person, and she's obligated to fast. A woman who had a miscarriage after 40 days of pregnancy, Chas Shalom, has the same status as a woman after childbirth. If a woman previously miscarried because she fasted, the doctor said she miscarried because she fasted, and the doctor says she has a risk, she's going to miscarry again, God forbid. If she fasts, she should not fast. Rather, she should eat a minimal amount of food in each bite. 115, a woman who is about to give birth may drink whatever beverage and however much she needs in order that she should have enough fluid in her body when giving birth. Similarly, she may eat if she says she needs to. Okay, what about a lady who's pregnant and on Yom Kippur she smells a food and she has a desire for it? She gets a craving. You hear? Pregnant ladies, they get these cravings. How dangerous are these cravings? And how much are we allowed to give into these cravings? You know, what if she says, I got a phone call like this one time. She said, Rabbi, you know, I was not religious. I used to be not religious. I used to eat the chicken wings in the dairy sauce. It's called I don't know, ranch, whatever it is. She said it's so good. Randomly I got zachmat. I was pregnant. Randomly I got zachmat. I wanted this so badly. I was asking my husband 10,000 times, get it for me. It's mutar. It's dangerous. I have a craving. So the father, the husband, is like, I don't know. You know, like, she's driving me crazy. I don't know. Is she really right? Is it true? So here, this halacha will teach us. 116. If a pregnant woman smells the food and the color of her face changes because she wants that food, she gets all, she starts salivating for the food, right? One should whisper in her ear and say, today, Sevodnia Yom Kippurim. Today is Yom Kippur. And she may not eat on Yom Kippur. According to some opinions, if her face changes color, one does not have to whisper in her ear. However, if she still wants to eat the food, one may give her some until her craving goes away. Kosher food on Yom Kippur. This is also the case for any person who's sick on Yom Kippur and smells food. However, if the woman smells the food that's not kosher, she's not allowed to eat it. Not allowed to eat it. So you see, you tell this lady that has this craving, sorry, you could get kosher chicken wings with a parv dipping sauce. You can't get dairy. There's no leniency for it to eat not kasher because you have a craving. Take your craving and fulfill it a different way. But on Yom Kippur, if she smells kosher food and she wants it, and she doesn't, we tell her it's Yom Kippur and she says she still wants it, we give it to her because it's dangerous for her if she doesn't fulfill that craving. 117, a woman who's nursing should prepare some pumped milk in advance so she has enough milk for the baby during the fast. Baruch Adonai Olam.